Here we are at number 1 in the beautiful SoFi Stadium. Look at the glass, the sky, the ridiculous LED screen, much bigger in person, by the way. If you see it, you're like, oh, wow, that thing's weirdly big. Photos don't do it justice. Either way, the Chargers played the Chiefs, and pretty much the same exact thing happened as earlier this year. Let's look at the stats. The Chargers were seemingly in control of the game, winning late into the game, and then they lose the game. And that's it. Then you move on. They got Keenan Allen back, and the Chargers put their best game out there. They did pretty good. The 2 turnovers are not good. Herbert looked a lot better in this game, I thought, than the last one. He also had that nasty rib thing in the last game that they played. And they were there. They were winning. They got that touchdown pass to take the lead by 4 points with just 1 minute and 46 seconds left. And then you look at it and you think, duh. Chiefs are going to score a touchdown. Chiefs are going to win this game. I mean, you can, especially after the 13 seconds, but you always think that now with the Kansas City Chiefs. So you always think that with Patrick Mahomes. It's just impossible. You never know. You have to... I feel like it's a 70% chance they're going to score a touchdown. When if you give the Chiefs the ball with 2 minutes left, and it's even weirder for me, and maybe this is just the case of... I'm going to make a case right now, actually. I'm going to make a case, build it right now, that I'm tired of prevent defenses. I'm so sick of prevent defenses. I feel like prevent defenses allow these touchdowns to happen. And when you're talking about Patrick Mahomes, and you're just going to be like, all right, well, what we're going to do is we're just going to make sure you don't score a touchdown right now, but in the next 30 seconds, you'll score a touchdown. After you get like 5 passes out of bounds, or you have timeouts, it doesn't matter, or, you know, they're like 30-yard passes down the middle of the field, but we're just gonna make sure that you don't score a touchdown on like the first play of this drive. When you get them to go 3 and out all the time, like all the time they get them to go 3 and out. The Chiefs go 3 and out, I feel like pretty frequently, actually. And when it comes to the games like this, and it comes to that final drive, also, granted, they're going to go for it on 4th down, and in reality, in my mind, the Chiefs going for it on 4th down, as long as it's like less than 4th and 15, and they're on their side, they're on the positive side of like the 20-yard line, it's kind of terrifying. Like, Chiefs, 4th and 8 at their own 32. I don't know. I'd be like, don't you just want to punt it instead? I'd rather you punt it, you know, than go for it on 4th and 8 at your own 32. I'd rather you punt it, please. Because it just seems like it's impossible. Travis Kelce's going to be standing there, 9 yards downfield, impossibly open. It will make no sense. And then Patrick Mahomes is going to throw him the football. And that's what happens at the end of these games every single time. It just feels like they play prevent defense, and then they just chop down the field in about a minute, and then they just score a touchdown. Every single game with the freaking Chiefs ends up this way. And I'm so tired of it. I feel like you just got to play defense. And if he beats you over top, you know what? He beats you over top, but you played defense. You tried to sack him. You tried to put pressure on him. You tried to bump Kelce off the line of scrimmage. You did whatever, but, I mean, whatever. You can say, oh, this is a specific situation. This is Chargers. They're not that good. It's like, no, he does this every single time. Every game he does it. But, you know, it's not like they score touchdowns on all their drives, so you can stop them. It's possible, but why are you unable to stop them at the ends of games? Besides the Bills game, and I'm going to rub that in. Thank you. Thank you, Von Miller. But how does this happen? Just play defense. No more prevent. No more just let him get 15 yards. It's Patrick Mahomes. It's Travis Kelce. Where do they rank on the greatest tandems of all time? If you're comparing Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, right? Is Joe Montana, Jerry Rice the greatest? Is that the greatest? Because, Tom Brady didn't have a single receiver a lot of the time. Or is it Peyton Manning, Marvin Harrison? I mean, they didn't win that many Super Bowls together. They won one, right? I guess Kelsey and Mahomes have only won one. But is it Kelsey and Mahomes? It seems impossible. He is impossibly open. He scores an impossible amount of touchdowns. 3 touchdowns today. He had a 4-touchdown game earlier this year. And you're going to play prevent against that? Doesn't work. They also have the fastest players ever. And then, if all of it falls, Mahomes is just going to run it. And he did. He scrambled. I believe it was on that final drive. He had a big scramble. Got him a first down. Kept the drive alive. Get another touchdown. Yeah, there it is. Oh, he had a 6-yard scramble. Nothing special. But, he'll just throw it to whoever. Mainly Kelsey. Watson shows up. Sky Moore is lightning fast. And then Fortson. Who are these players? It doesn't matter. It's Patrick Mahomes as the quarterback. I don't want to sound like some sort of Chiefs homer, but it's impossible. I'm not even a homer. I don't even like the Chiefs. But it's impossible. Herbert plays well. Throws an interception at the end of the game when he's trying to force it. Can't figure it out towards the end. As much crap as it seems the Chiefs defense gets, I feel like they get a lot of crap, right? But they're kind of always there to be interesting. Spagnuolo makes the defense kind of scary in some ways, even though they blow it in a lot. They give up lots of points a lot of times. Sometimes there's big plays. But there is always this kind of chess match that you play with him, and he's particularly strong with it. So, you look at a team like the Chiefs, just why are they the best team in football? Why are they still the best team in football? They're better than everyone. Is it Mahomes? I think it's Mahomes. I think it's Kelsey. I think they just have the best in multiple positions on their team, and it's impossible to really consistently beat them unless you get Mahomes on one of those moments, which he hasn't had many this year. I believe he had one game this year where it was like, oh, what the hell is this Mahomes? Who is this Mahomes? And that was against the Colts. If he continues to do that, and man, it doesn't matter what they do. I think a great coach, obviously a great quarterback, but I think a great coach. Maybe, you know what? Maybe they're following the classic Belichick-Brady phenomenon. Brady was good earlier on in his career, but as the game changed, they couldn't win Super Bowls until they got one special man on that team, and his name was Rob Gronkowski. And now, without him, Tampa Bay Buccaneers aren't so good. So I'm going to say, I think it's just about a quarterback and his tight end. And that, my friends, is a new TV show starring Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce. A quarterback and his tight end. And, they go out and they do, the tight end's a dog. That's pretty much what it is. Because he does all that, he gets messy and does crazy stuff or whatever. Yeah, back to this game. I don't know what you do about that. Mahomes is still just the best quarterback in football. I know we like to play around with the Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, rivalry. No. Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback in football, and he deserves to win the MVP now. Unless something happens, but we'll see. And that's it for this week. Tell us what you think. Write down in the comments. Do you like the Chiefs just dominating football and being the best team, or and being impossible to stop at the ends of games and just be in the situation where it's like, wow, this team totally beat them. They did a great job. They scored a touchdown with less than 2 minutes left, and we all totally know what's going to happen. The Chargers are going to win. I mean, you look at this on ESPN. It shows the win probability. I'm just going to pull it. I'm looking at it right here. Ooh, right after that touchdown. 82%. Oh, no, right after his incomplete pass. Now it's 3rd and 4 at KC's 49. Mahomes has the ball. 82% win probability. Does it take into consideration that Patrick Mahomes is the quarterback? Because after the Chargers scored that touchdown, it should have been like 75% win probability Chiefs. They have 1 minute and 40 seconds and 2 timeouts. We all know how this goes. So in the comments, write down your win probability. 1:45 left, 2 timeouts. Chiefs have the ball. I don't care who the defense is. What's the win probability? Write it down in the comments. And thank you for watching. Make sure to follow and subscribe, or whatever. I guess just subscribe. There's no following on YouTube. And we'll see you next time.